Hey everyone, since many of you were confused and asking me about what all courses you are eligible to apply in Delhi University if you are graduate from any branch of biological science, so I have come up with this video. In this video, we will discuss the various courses that you can apply in biological sciences in Delhi University, and there are several courses like biomedical science, microbiology, biochemistry, environmental science, zoology, plant molecular biology, genetics, biophysics, botany, or forensic sciences. So I'll be giving you a detail on whether you are eligible to apply to these courses, what are the selection criteria, what are the results and cutoff, and how many seats are present in each courses. So let's start with this video, and I will be dealing with the various courses one by one. So first let's start with the MSc Botany. So in MSc Botany, the mode of selection is through the merit as well as through the entrance test. So if you see the merit, then the eligibility is that you should have a greater than or equal to 60% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in BSc Honors Botany from University of Delhi. And in the entrance test, the eligibility is that you should have greater than or equal to 55% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in BSc Honors Botany or Biological Science, or BSc Life Science, or BSc General, that we generally see in various colleges across India, where we have both physics, both chemistry, botany, and zoology in the 3 years. So your course should be the bachelor course should be of 3 year after 10+2 from University of Delhi or any other university. The thing is that if you did your graduation from a Delhi University college, you can apply for both merit based and entrance test based admission. But if you are a graduate from other university other than Delhi University, then you can apply only for entrance test based mode of admission only. Let's see the number of seats. So total number of seats in MSc Botany is around 98. In this, the merit based seats are around 49, and there are various colleges, around 6 colleges are there which offer this MSc course in botany. So they are like Hansraj College, Hindu College, Kirori Ramjas, Miranda, and Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur College. And you can see that Miranda House has 12 seats, while Hansraj has 10, Hindu has 11, Kirorimar College has 9, Ramjas has 6, and then Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur College has 1. So this is merit based seat. We will see the cutoff in the next slide. In the entrance test based, again in the same colleges, we have 10, 11, 9, 6, 12, 1 seats in Hansraj College, Hindu College, Kirorimar College, Ramjas College, Miranda, and Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur College respectively. Here also the number of seats are 49 only. So total the merit based seat and the entrance test based seats equals to 98. You can take a screenshot of every slide so that you can later keep it for your easy reference, and you should like you can save your time in that case. So next we will see the MSc Botany result and cutoff. What was the result and cutoff last year, so that you can have an estimate of how you should perform in your entrance test, as well as what amount of CGPA or how much CGPA is required to qualify on merit basis. So let's see the merit basis first. So the first admission, so there were around 5 admission list. So the first admission list was the unreserved merit went from 100 to 88.57 percentage. I'm talking in percentage. And the OBC, EWS, SC, and ST you can see respectively. In the second admission list, we have so we actually have 5 admission lists, and in unreserved category, the topper who was selected in merit based exam on the basis of merit got around 100%, was having around 100% in his MS in BSc Botany, while the last candidate in unreserved was having 87.94. So you can estimate that whatever CGPA you will be getting till now, or whatever, if you are an appearing candidate, you can have an estimate till your 5th semester that whatever CGPA you will get, or you already have got till 5th semester, and what like you can just estimate your performance on the basis of your 6th semester. So this was the cutoff for the merit based in MSc Botany. Again, you can take a screenshot so that you can have a record of all other cutoff if you belong to OBC, EWS, SC and ST category. One more thing is that sometimes, for example, in EWS you can see in the third column that in the second and third admission list there was no seat available, but again in the fourth admission list there was a seat available with a 84.59 percentage. So in that case, it actually tells us that you should regularly check the merit based results after the result is out. You may or may not get the seat depending upon that. If a candidate leave a seat, like for example in the first admission seat they already had the EWS candidate, in the second admission list they were not having anyone, any seat left, but then till the fourth admission seat you can see that one or at least one of the EWS candidate left the course. That's why there was again a seat regenerated in the fourth admission list. So it's my advice to you that you continuously check this thing, the result column or the result portal, and continuously check that whether there are more admission lists coming or not. In the entrance test based marks, you can see there were again 5 admission lists, and the topper got 264 marks. And in the first admission list, the cutoff in the unreserved seat was 264 to 183, and they were then respective cutoffs in OBC, EWS, SC and ST categories also. So fifth admission list, the last candidate was selected in unreserved category on 163 marks out of 400. So the range was around 264 to 163 marks in total in case of the MSc Botany entrance exam. While you can see that in OBC, EWS, SC and ST category, and these were the reserved categories, so the cutoff was a little lower. Next, we come to MSc Zoology. So here you will see that the mode of selection is again through the merit as well as through the entrance test. The merit is again only applied to the BSc honors candidates in zoology or applied zoology, and the eligibility actually says that they require actually greater than or equal to 60% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in BSc honors zoology or applied zoology from University of Delhi. And in the entrance test again greater than or 50% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in BSc honors zoology, biological science, and or greater than or equal to 55% marks if you are from BSc Life Science or BSc General from University of Delhi or any other university. And again I will say that if you did your graduation from Delhi University College, you can apply for both merit based and entrance test based admission. But if you are a graduate from other university other than DU, then you can apply only for the entrance test based mode of admission only. So let's see the number of seats. I couldn't find the college wise seat distribution from the University of Delhi website. So we'll just see the number of seats in the merit based and the entrance test based mode. So you will see that there are total 116 seats, out of which 58 seats are available for merit based and 58 seats are available for the entrance test based. And in that in the merit based around 23 seats. So the distribution of seats in the various categories are similar in the merit as well as the entrance test based. There are around 23 seats in unreserved category, 9 in SC, 4 in ST category, 16 in OBC and 6 in EWS. Let's see the MSc Zoology result and cutoff. So there were around 4 admission lists in MSc Zoology, and if you see if you compare from the first admission list to the fourth admission list, so the topper was having a CGPA, or like here it is given in percentage. So topper was having a percentage around 93.58 percentage, and the lowest merit went for 85.36 in the fourth admission list. And you can see the various division in the of percentage in the OBC, EWS, SC, ST, PWD and CW candidates. So PWD is for the and these PWD and CW categories are actually horizontal reservation, where these people actually can claim the seats from these UR, OBC, EWS, SC and ST seats. While SC, ST, OBC and EWS are actually vertical reservation, in which they add on to the number of seats. While the PWD and CW candidates cannot add to the number of seats, they can just claim their seats from the number of available seats only. So in the entrance test based, you can see the topper got around 272 out of 400, while in the fifth admission list, there was the last candidate with a 218 marks in the unreserved category, and you can see the marks in the subsequent categories I have given. There was one ward category also, this person was actually a daughter or son of a person who was already working in Delhi University. So this was a ward category. So he or she got around 151 marks in the entrance test. So let's come to MSc Biochemistry. So for biochemistry, again the mode of selection is twice. There is a merit based admission as well as the entrance test based. So in the merit based admission, we have the eligibility greater than equal to 60% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in BSc Honors Biochemistry from University of Delhi. And in the eligibility for entrance test, we have greater than or equal to 60% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in BSc General, BSc Honors or an equivalent undergraduate degree in any branch of life sciences. And again here also I will say that if you did your graduation from a Delhi University college, you can apply for both merit based and entrance test based admission. In the Delhi University College also you have to be BSc Honors in biochemistry only. But if you are a graduate from other university other than DU, then you can apply only for entrance test based mode of admission only. So let's see the number of seats. The course is actually having a total seats of 15, and it is offered at Department of Biochemistry at University of Delhi South Campus. And there are total 15 seats, out of which we have 7 seats on merit based and 8 seats on entrance test based. And you can see the number of seat distribution. So there are 3 seats in unreserved category in merit based. In the merit based, you have 3 seats in unreserved category, 1 in SC. There is no seat in ST category in merit based admission, while there are 2 seats in OBC and then 1 in EWS. EWS is economic weaker section. And then there is entrance test based. In the entrance test based exam seat distribution, you have 1 extra seat in the ST category, while other seats are similar. So we have total this 15 seats distribution here. And if you see the results and cutoff for the MSc Biochemistry, we were having 3 admission list in the merit based exam, and then there was 1 CW candidate in the merit category also. So the topper has a percentage of around 91.45, while the last percentage on which the selection was there in unreserved category was 87.87. While in OBC, you can see it ranges from 88.32 to 81.13 in the second admission list, while in EWS there was only 1 seat, so 85.75. At 85.75, 1 candidate was selected, and in SC you can see the range of from 82.42 to 75.48. Now if we see the entrance test based, there was again 3 lists in the entrance test based also, and we can see that the topper has a score of 321, and then the last topper, the last seat which was attained was having in the third admission list was having a score of around 304. Next we come to MSc Microbiology. So MSc Microbiology also have the similar mode of selection. It can be through merit as well as through entrance test. In the merit, you have eligibility of greater than equal to 60% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in BSc Honors Microbiology course only from University of Delhi. And in the entrance test eligibility, you have greater than or 60% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in BSc General or BSc Honors or an equivalent undergraduate degree in any branch of life sciences. medical sciences or any branch of biology. Again, I will say that if you did your graduation from a Delhi University college, you can apply for both merit based and entrance test based admission. But if you are a graduate from other university other than DU, then you can apply only for the entrance test based mode of admission only. So in my MSc Microbiology, number of seats are total 15. You can see the merit based seats are around 8 and the entrance test based seats are around 7. And the course is offered at Department of Microbiology, University of Delhi South Campus. And the number of seats, you can see there are 4 unreserved seats, then 1 SC, 1 ST, 1 OBC, and there is no EWS seats in the merit based admission. While if you see in the entrance test, there are 3 unreserved seats, 1 SC, 2 OBC and 1 EWS seats. So if we see the result and cutoff of MSc Microbiology of last year, you can see that there were around 5 admission lists, and the 5 admission list came just because there was like some of the candidate in the OBC category were leaving initially, and then therefore the list has to be extended just for the OBC category. Otherwise, for the unreserved category, only 2 admission lists were able to fulfill all the candidates, and in SC and ST category the seats were filled only by the first admission list. So in the merit based, 91.66% was the highest merit, and the lowest merit was 85.50 in the unreserved category. And in the entrance test based, if you can see, if you see that again in the OBC and EWS category, because of these category only, there were many, like around 6 admission lists were there. But otherwise, in the seats in the unreserved and the SC category were filled in the first admission list itself. The topper got around 272, while the lowest merit was 255 in the unreserved category. While in SC category, the candidate selected got around 205. In the EWS, the candidate got around 220, and in the OBC, the range was 212 to 192 in the first admission list. You can take a screenshot of this so that you can just have a estimate always with you, so that you can prepare accordingly. Next, we have MSc Genetics. So here the mode of selection is only through the entrance test. There is no merit based test because there is no BSc Genetics course available in the Delhi University. So they will just take the entrance test from the people, from the graduate across India. And the eligibility is you should have a greater than 60% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in BSc General or BSc Honors, or an equivalent undergraduate degree in any branch of life sciences, physical sciences or chemical sciences, or even mathematical science, medical science, pharmacology, or any branch of biology or paramedical science. So they are quite flexible in their subject choice. And if you see the number of seats, there are total 15 seats, and since there is only entrance test based seats only, so all belong to the entrance test. And the course is offered at Department of Genetics. There are 6 unreserved seats to belong to SC category, 1 to the ST category, 4 to the OBC, and there are 2 seats for the economical weaker section. So total number of seats equals to 15. And if you see the result and cutoff, so since it was only the entrance test based, so there were around 8 admission lists, but from 5th to 8th admission list, they have not displayed the percentage they have the amount of marks they have selected from the candidate. They just listed the name of the candidate which were eligible for the admission. So we'll just consider the merit till 4th admission list because the marks was not available for the other admission list. So in the first admission list, the topper got 287. And while the last, if we can just consider the 4th admission list as our last one, so around 245 was the marks allotted to the candidate, and the seats were allotted to the candidate to the range of marks from 287 to 245 in the unreserved category till the 4th admission list. While there were other admission lists also, till 8 admission lists the candidates were called, and You can see in other categories also there were some seats available from the PWD and CW candidates also, while there were this 180 to 102 was the range in the ST category, while in the SC category you can see 217 to 151 for the SC category. The range for EWS ranges from first admission list to fourth admission list I am talking. So it ranges from 240 to 177, and in OBC it ranges from around 270 to 205. Next we come to MSc Biophysics. Again, the mode of selection is through entrance test only. The eligibility is that you should have a greater than or equal to 55% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in bachelor's degree under 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern of education in physical, biological, agricultural, veterinary and fishery science, or equivalent or 4-year BSc, BE, BTech of pharmacy, engineering, technology, or MBBS, BDS or equivalent degree. So they are again a lot more flexible than the MSc Genetics people. So here also there are very less seats actually. Only 8 seats are available, and the course is offered at Department of Biophysics, and you can see the seat distribution in the various categories. So we come to result and cutoff, and there were around 4 admission lists. Again, you can see that in unreserved OBC and EWS category, in the second admission list there is a gap, and again they started filling the candidate in the same category in the third and fourth admission list. So it is my request to you that you actually keep on checking the department website as well as the NTA website as well as the DU website, your postgraduate portal that will be made on the DU website, and continuously check on that so that you will be informed about whether whether any other admission list is coming up and your name is there or not. So if we just see the range of cutoff here, so the topper had around 339 marks and it ranged to around 303 in fourth admission list in the unreserved category, while in the OBC we have 295 to 195 range. EWS one candidate was selected at 195. In the SC category, the range was from 223 to 152 marks, and in ST category, we have 142 marks. So next we come to MSc Plant Molecular Biology and Biotechnology. Here also the mode is through selection. The mode of selection is through entrance test. The eligibility is greater than or equal to 55% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in bachelor's degree under 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern of education in biological, chemical or physical science. The number, if you talk about number of seats, there are around 15 seats, and the course is offered at Department of Plant Molecular Biology, University of Delhi South Campus, and you can see the seat distribution. There are total 50 in various categories. You can see the seat distribution here, and there are total around 15 seats available. So if you see the result and cutoff, so there were also 8 admission list from this department, and in if you just see the range in the unreserved category, the topper got around 313, and the last candidate which was selected has a marks of around 246. In the OBC category, it ranges from 277 to 172. In the EWS category, it ranges from around it ranged from around 240 to 175. In the SC category, it ranged from 202 to 184 in the 8th admission list, and in the ST category we had around 190 to 120 marks as the range for the selection. Next we come to MSc or Msc Phd Biomedical Science. Again, the mode of selection is through their entrance test. The eligibility is greater than or equal to 55% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in bachelor degree under 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern of education in science or in any relevant area. If you see the number of seats, there are around 58 seats, and the course is offered at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Center for Biomedical Research. You can see the seat distribution in the various categories. So maximum seats are for the unreserved, then OBC, then the seats are reserved for SC, ST and the EWS candidates. If you see the results and cutoff in the MSc PhD Biomedical Science, so you will see there were around 7 admission lists. In the unreserved category, the range for the marks was around from the 261 in the first admission list, which the topper has got, till the 7th admission list, having the last candidate selected on 174. In the OBC, the range was from 207 to 126. In the EWS, the range was from 202 to 143 till the 7th admission list. And till in the SC category, the range was from the 183 marks in the first admission list to 104 in the fourth admission list. In the ST category, it ranges from 139 to 72. In the PWD, it was two candidates selected, 85 to 45 was the range, and in the CW category, the 220 to 79 was the range for the selection of candidate. Next, we come to MSc Forensic Science. I know a few of you might not be interested in this, but yes, if you are a graduate from some of the branches of biological science, then you are eligible for this. So the mode of selection is through the entrance test. The eligibility is greater than or equal to 55% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in bachelor's degree under 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern of education in any branch of science in any relevant subject. So they are quite flexible. That's why you are also eligible for forensic science. If whatever like from whatever subject you have done your graduation, if it is a relevant subject and if it is a science subject specifically, you are welcome in this course. So there are total 48 seats plus 2 CW seats separately, and the course is offered at Department of Anthropology. And yes, this is the seat distribution in various category. You can see the total number of seats are equal to 48 plus 2 CW seats. And then if you see the result and cutoff, so there were 3 admission lists. So in that case, we can just infer that the course is highly recommended among the students. Like it is a course of choice because there are no more than 3 admission lists. So all the seats were filled till the 3rd admission list. And so if you see the range of selection from range of marks for the selection of unreserved candidate from 1st to 3rd admission list, it was 301 to 238. In the OBC category, it was 245 to 196. In the EWS, it was from 245 to 164. And in the SC category, it was 210 to 176. In the ST, it ranges from 193 to 121. In the PWD, it ranges from 227 to 77. And in the CW, it ranges from 172 to 114. So let's start with the MSc Environmental Science course. So in this course, again, the mode of selection is through the entrance test, and the eligibility for this is that you should have greater than or equal to 55% marks in aggregate or equivalent grade in bachelor's degree under 10 plus 2 plus 3 pattern of education in any branch of science in any relevant subject, plus having any one out of the following subject at 10 plus 2 level, either physics, chemistry, biology or maths. Or you are a BE BTech degree candidate, then also you can apply to this course. If we see the number of seats, there are total 39 seats, and the course is offered at Department of Environmental Sciences. In the unreserved category, there are 16 seats, and then there are subsequently OBC has 11 seats, the SC candidate has 6 seats, the ST and EWS have equal 3 seats each. If we see the result and cutoff of the entrance test for the MSc Environmental Science, so there were 5 admission lists, and this happened because the ST category, the marks cutoff was extended till the 5th admission list. If we see the unreserved category, so the marks ranged from 248 to 194. In the OBC category, it was from 203 to 165. And in the EWS category, it was from 162 to 138. In the SC category, it was 205 to 144. And in the ST category, it was 181 to 155. And then there were PWD and CW candidate seats also, which ranged from 135 to 80 marks and 130 to 120 marks. Out of these many courses, so these were the courses that you can apply to the Delhi University for your master's course. If you are a graduate from any branch of biological sciences, you have seen the eligibility, so you can easily deduce what course you can easily apply. But if you are eligible for all of these courses and still confused at which course you should apply, so I will just say that unless you are very keen to join only a particular course and you have always aimed for it and now want to do that course only, otherwise you can even try to give another attempt next year to get your desired course, then in my suggestion to this question will be that you should apply to all courses. I am not questioning your capability at all. You might be the best in your subject, and that's so cool for you. But you never know how your mind will respond when you will enter the exam hall for these entrances, and hence it is better not to apply for only one or two specific course. Also, you know that India has huge population, and hence people applying for these exams will be more. Compared to any college across India, the number of seats at the postgraduate level is almost one tenth of the available bachelor seats. Hence, the competition is very tough, and it's like way tougher than what you think. And since you don't want to miss it and go for another year preparing for the same, it is advisable from my side that you apply to whichever course you find yourself eligible. Also, in like the questions like which course is better than other, or what is the scope of a particular subject, I will be addressing these questions in the subsequent videos. You can ask any question or query that you have regarding this in the comment section below, or if you have a detailed query, or if you want me to make a video on a particular topic, please mention that in the comment section of this video. I would love to make a video on that. So if you find any mistake, or if you like the video, please do comment. Please like the video, comment and subscribe to appreciate my work. You can also share it among your fellow MSc aspirants and your juniors. And stay tuned for more upcoming solution and concept videos useful for various MSc entrance exams related to biological sciences.